Hello everyone, Michael Gray here with Michael Gray Fitness, coming at you this morning with three strategies for nutritional success. So let's dive right in, okay? Number one, start with some basics, okay? I think it's really common for people to want to do sort of these really advanced, challenging, sort of sweeping changes to their diet when they don't even really know maybe how many grams of protein they're getting, or aren't even getting a serving of vegetable every day, okay? So I think it's really important to start with some basic things, okay? Maybe you need to just understand what foods are actually proteins and carbs and fats, what fiber is, right? Maybe you need to figure out how many grams of protein you're actually getting per day, okay? Maybe you need to focus on getting a serving of vegetables per day, or drink some water, right? Okay, so you probably don't, I get everyone maybe wants to be like some nutritional ninja, some dietary wizard, right? And just sort of have everything, looking fantastic all the time. But the reality is that if you're struggling with a dietary protocol or to stick to some sort of nutritional plan, it's probably because, or a good reason, part of it is because it's maybe too advanced for where you're at. And maybe what you need to do is just start with some very basic things, okay? So that kind of leads us to my second strategy, which is make small changes, very, very small changes. So it's, if someone's starting a new dietary protocol or some sort of new nutritional plan, it's really common to see sort of these sweeping, huge, massive changes, right? I'm cutting out entire food groups, slashing my calories in half, I'm only eating between these certain hours, I can only eat these certain foods, so these massive overhauls to what they're doing. And usually what happens is that may work for a week or two or maybe a few months, but it usually ends in a pretty good disaster. It kind of all comes crashing down because it's just too much at once and it becomes stress, right? So I think a better strategy is to make some small changes. Figure out where you're at and make some really small changes to that. How many grams of protein are you getting per day? Is it 40? Okay, shoot for 50 a day, right? Just get 10 more. Are you getting 1 serving of vegetables or fruit per day? Get 2. Are you drinking only, Diet Coke and fruit juice? Shoot for 40 ounces of water, right? Small changes. Now these may seem like, wow, really, that's it? Because we're used to, again, these big sweeping overhauls, right? Like this is what you have to do to lose body fat. This is what you have to do to lose weight, is these massive changes. Well, you don't. You need to make some small changes, make them habits, and then build on those habits, okay? Because if you are getting 40 grams of protein and you can make 50 grams of protein a habit, and then you can build on that and make 60 grams of protein a habit, and you're getting 1 serving of vegetables every day or two, and you can make 2 or 3 servings of fruits and vegetables a habit, man, that's gonna be a huge change over time, and it's gonna be done in a way that's sustainable. All right, so make small changes, make them habits, and then build on those habits with other small changes, all right? Number 3, by far the least sexy of these 3 strategies. Not that the first 2 were sexy or anything, but number 3, probably the least boring and probably the one that I say the most often, is be consistent. Okay, so even if you start with some basics, even if you make some small changes to your dietary habits, if you're not consistent with them, you're going to go nowhere. Okay, you have to be consistent. Now, does that mean perfection? No. Does that mean 100% of the time? No. But it means most of the time, right? 70, 80% of the time. Can you have a beer? Can you have some pizza once in a while? Of course. But most of the time, you need to be shooting to be consistent with these changes, all right? Because if you're not going to get anywhere. You can't really expect to make any kind of gains, if you just do things once in a while, all right? So there you have it, my 3 strategies to set you up for nutritional success, okay? That would be start with the basics, small changes, and be consistent. If you have any further questions, always feel free to let me know in the comments or shoot me a direct message. Love to help out any way I can. Hope you guys have a great day.